Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Express Real Estate. I am your host, Clay Emo Canuck Clay. This is my lovely wife, Gail Emo Canuck Gail, and this is our Canucks take, all in one take for Tuesday night, July the 8th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. We are not wasting any time tonight. Gail only gave me 35 minutes, so that's what we're sticking to, but I still have to do my opening. Moderators, do what you need to do to keep this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members, thank you for your support. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three. But the fact that you are here with us, know how much we always appreciate you and how much we never, ever take you for granted. It's Bela from grade 7. Yeah, pretty cool, right? It's weird. Is that weird seeing one of your students there?
Bela, why are you still awake?
It's summer. So this is how you get involved tonight. You can subscribe to the channel, get active in the chat section, get notified of my videos. You can like the video, like the fact that we are together, like the fact that we are starting early so we can go for an hour 15. Like the fact that it's our 25th anniversary and Gail has agreed to join us. Like the fact that I'm bringing on Fang Girl and Gerald for their birthday. So it's 3 guests tonight. It's going to be an awesome, awesome night. You can leave a donation, get the donation train out of the station. You can gift a membership, buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. And leading our fictional leaderboard tonight already, it is a new leader. It is Fangirl. Fangirl must have got in here early. 600 experience points on her birthday. Swervin Irvin, 450. And Coach Rob, 300. So nice. Fangirl and Coach Rob cracking the top 3 already. So before we get going, Bela says it's not too late. Mom and Dad are sleeping though. Okay, that's fine. So Brian Blingy starts us off. So a monthly membership message from Brian. Let's give him, I always say that the first donation of the night slaps, or the first, so let's give him the tortilla slap.
Hard.
So Brian, legendary Brian Blingy, happy Tuesday, everyone. Congratulations on 25 years of marriage. God bless. Thank you very much, Brian. Okay, so I made one video on the Canucks re-signing Nikita Tolopilo for 2 years two-way, Jet Wu for 1 year two-way, but that doesn't matter. Like, that's important as Canucks fans. But more important tonight is I don't waste any of her time because she's granted us 30 minutes of her time. And let's get right into it. So you can ask questions of Gail because she's here, but I will tell you what we did today because I kind of said it quickly during my video this morning. We went to Mass this morning, then I recorded some videos, then we went out to take pictures. If you follow, if you're on X, Facebook, or Instagram, you saw us recreate some of our 25 our pictures from our pictures from 25 years ago. I don't have time to show those tonight, but if you find me on Facebook, Instagram, or X, you can see those. Gail looked very natural. I looked a little awkward, but what else is new? Then we went to lunch with our 3 kids. We paid. They didn't offer to pay. Then we went shopping. Then we went to Kobe, where Gerald's friend Will took care of us. Then we rushed back, and we are here for the show. So I told Gail we'll keep her until 11:05. Then I'll do 5 minutes of Mitchell sponsor reads, and then we'll bring on birthday people, Fangirl and Gerald. And that is our night. Gord says, how did you meet?
Junior high. That's how old we are, because it was junior high, senior high. I started at Burnett for grade 8. I just moved from the Philippines. Clay was there, a year older, and we got paired up for this musical, and the rest is history.
High school musical, but it's called Lumberjacks and Wedding Bells. I was the lumberjack and she was the wedding bell. Nice to see you, Gord. Peter, the most hilarious moment of your 25 years together?
Most hilarious? Probably today, trying to reenact those wedding photos. Wasn't very natural.
Yeah, we've had some disastrous moments together, but we're together through thick and thin. Fangirl birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
Fangirl.
birthday.
What lessons have you taken most with working with neurodivergent students? Give us one.
You have to work with their strengths. So you got to know them really well. What can they do? And then start from there.
Adrian, we're going to go quick, not because we want to get through as many questions as we can. And if you keep asking questions, that's awesome. We're going to keep going. What's your first impressions of me?
He was really loud but really funny. So
What are your impressions of me now?
still really loud, but still really funny. Still laughing after 36 years of being together.
Who's your favorite Canuck of all time?
Trevor Linden.
And who's your favorite Canuck right now?
Hughes.
You sure?
Yes.
Bela, who said I love you first? But who liked the other person first? Good. Just got to get that out there. Hall of Fame member Swervin Irvin, and Swervin Irvin loves the window. So that's what you get. Swervin Irvin with the $7 donation. Thank you. Let's give Irvin some love in the chat. Clay and Gail, silver anniversary hype. Yes, indeed. Fangirl, birthday hype. Yes, indeed. And Gerald K, birthday hype. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Swervin Irvin, for your generosity all the time, your support. And thank you for the donation. Let's give Swervin Irvin some love in the chat. Edmund says, did you guys consider more kids after Kayla?
Nope. No more.
Why not?
Got the girl.
Yeah.
And only because the emos have a record of just having boys. So Kayla's the first girl after 75 years. So there are 12 straight boys over 2 generations. So we had 2 boys, and then we found out she was a girl, and we were done.
Although Sean would say that we got our girl when we had Jacob. Nothing is perfect, Russell. Let's give Russell some love in the chat. You get the goalie save. So, Gail, you know Russell. Russell is the one that was live streaming all the Abbotsford games. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he did such a good job.
Awesome.
I was always, Gail can attest, I was always watching your streams, Russell. I walk around the house having it on. So, $25 donation. Thank you. Happy silver anniversary. My wife and I just celebrated our first anniversary last month. Awesome. What advice can you give us to make it to our own 25th? What a great question. What's one piece of advice you can give Russell?
Just love your partner for who they are. So don't try to change them. Just love them for who they are.
Don't try and change them, even if they need changing.
Even if they need changing.
Yeah. Thank you, Russell. Let's give Russell some love in the chat. Were the photo creations in the exact same spots?
No. I guess our original were at Jericho Beach, and we just went to Gary Point in our neighborhood.
We had limited time, so we went to Gary Point. But yeah, the locations weren't the same. Some of the poses weren't even the same. I don't think my body can even bend the way it did 25 years ago. A little awkward, but had a lot of fun. What is your guys' love song?
What was our wedding song? Jim Brickman.
My Destiny.
My Destiny.
My what?
My Destiny.
Would you still be a Canucks fan if not for me?
Hard to say. Maybe not. I don't know.
What would you cheer for, though? You liked the Grizzlies when they were here.
Yeah, liked basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thomas Mancini, WWW. That's a win. Nice to see you, Thomas. Hey, Gail. Hey, Clay. How did you pick your names for your children? Sean, Isaiah. Sean is my middle name. Mm-hmm. Jacob, we were deciding between Jacob, Isaac, Nathan, and Nathaniel. Yeah. Sorry, Nathan and Noah. There you go, Nathan. I know your question's coming up. And then how did we pick Kayla Marie?
I think it was my sister. We were in the car one day, and she's talking about a friend of hers who was named Kayla. And I really like that name. So
I'm Catholic, so you have to add the Marie in this middle. And actually, I have a whole video on how we named our kids. I will make sure that I share that eventually. Peter, with Sean being engaged, congratulations. Thank you. How excited are you two being future mother and father-in-laws?
Very excited.
Yeah. We love Francesca. She's awesome.
Yeah. And that's about the age. So they'll be 25 when they get married. I was 25. Clay was 26. So we're very excited for them.
Nathan McCready. Hey, Nate.
Oh, hey, Nate.
What is your guys' favorite saints? I'll start. Give Gail a second to kind of well, not cheating, but very recently, like I've always I like St. Paul, not just because we go there because of his story, but I really like St. John Paul II only because I feel a connection with him. I went to World Youth Day where he was present in Colorado, in Denver, just 4 months after coming to the church, and of course he wasn't a saint then, wasn't a saint until of course a few years ago, but I've always had an affinity for St. John Paul II. How about you?
I would say the same, but then I'll go with Mother Teresa.
Very
She
good.
was pretty fantastic.
Darren says, do you consider yourself more Filipino culturally or more Chinese culturally?
More Filipino culturally.
Why is that?
Just because that's where I grew up, So the Chinese part pretty much is just the language and a little bit of tradition that my grandparents and my parents kind of instilled with us. But the actual where I grew up and the language that I learned and still can keep up with is Tagalog. So
These are great questions, you guys. We're going to try our best to get to all of them without rushing. Outside of religion, what or who helped you build your faith and belief in yourself? That's a good
I
question.
would say, well, just the people we were surrounded with. I mean, yeah, they were at church, so we served with a lot of people but they're kind of, our friends that are family. And we also had mentors from the church who we looked up to as a couple, and we still do today. So,
I'd agree with that. Gail was the one who actually introduced me to Jesus Christ in the Catholic Church, so I was very grateful for that. Never pressured me though. I'll share that story for another time, maybe when we go with a religious-based theme show. But yeah, it was Gail, and for me as well, and for us, couples and individuals, those that walked alongside us, and that's what we try and model to other couples now, for sure. What were some of the tribulations that you experienced together, and how did the experience help you grow as one beautiful unit? Thank you, Skytree and Alfred. Trust in high school, just because of we came from our different backgrounds. That was one thing. I think just different philosophies when it came to spending and money. Gail has money and I don't, so that we can just say that. And what else would you say?
Well, those are good.
Yeah, and we both brought not baggage, but our experiences from our own family situations, and I think that was a challenge when we started as well. Just kind of what our parents were going through and whatever, right?
Yeah, and basically we lived at home till the day we got married, so having to be on our own for the first time, there was a lot of things getting used to.
Yeah, grew up differently, that's for sure. Was Kayla the hardest child to name?
No, because I think we already had Kayla's name from the very beginning. So if Sean was a girl, it would have been Kayla. So yeah.
Bela, no, we got you. Who said I love you first? I did.
Yes.
But who liked the other one first? She did.
I did.
Who's luckier? She is.
He is definitely Mr. Emo.
What was it like seeing Clay climbing through the window or falling through the window? Were you there?
Well, that's kind of been his job to go out through Kayla's window and put up the Christmas lights because our kids were still quite young. So I wasn't surprised that he was climbing in and out of the window, but him stumbling, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't surprised because he's very inflexible.
You know what I was surprised with? The fact that no one helped me. They just stood there watching, laughing, and filming, but at least we have that meme. Let's just watch it right now. 13 seconds. Enjoy. Picture this. The whole family standing around watching this happen. Always a content creator, you might have heard me point to Kayla and say, did you get that? Yes. What is the most frustrating part about being a teacher?
Ooh, so I feel like we're no longer just teachers. We're, nurses, counselors, everything. So there's more than just teaching now. It's having to, be there for the kids emotionally. There's just so much we find. I don't know, maybe the kids come with a lot of baggage now that we have to kind of deal with. So it's not just being able to teach them. So a lot of them come with things. So you're having to deal with that stuff.
Nathan says, who is your favorite kid? And Thomas says, and why is it me? Who's your favorite kid?
All of them.
My little brother was only born because my mom wanted a girl. I reminded him all the time. That is fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
Question for the first lady of the Clay's Canucks commentary crew. What is the one thing that Clay loves that you can't stand? Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah. Still watches wrestling.
Why can't you like that?
I don't know. It's fake.
Well, so's your Korean
No.
shows on Netflix.
Well, those are shows.
So is wrestling. What's the most attractive part of the beloved Clay?
His personality. What do you want me to say?
I want you to say a physical attribute too.
He's great.
Physical attribute. Say one. I'm the founder of the GLCPC. There's got to be something good looking about me.
So good looking.
Oh my gosh. I think you answered this, but just to clarify, do you identify more as Chinese or Filipino?
Filipino.
What are you excited most about in the next chapter of life together?
I guess with Sean getting married, so that's going to be new. So he's going to be moving out. They're already claiming the room and what they're going to do in Sean's room. So that's going to be exciting.
Are you the Broadway musical fan in the family? What's your favorite musical?
Oh, I think a lot of us love, Clay, myself, and Kayla, that's what we do with her, is go to Broadway musicals. I'm really looking forward to seeing Lion King. Haven't seen it yet.
Cindy, Tyler, SGA, all greeting you. Happy anniversary, us.
Thank
Surprise is not Martin St. Louis. Very good, Adrian. Gail looks so stunning. Thank you, SGA. Thank you. W Saint Pick with JP2.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta keep going. So I gotta go questions only, you guys. You guys gotta go questions only. What's your favorite Filipino food?
Sinigang. Oh, and
You have to explain what sinigang is for the non-Filipinos.
Okay, so sinigang is tamarind soup, so it's sour. I love anything that's sour.
Sorry to hear that you got hit, Tyler. Were you on a bike or were you on? I'm just on my bike. Oh, I hope you're okay, Tyler. I hope you're okay. What is your favorite Canucks jersey? Not like player, meaning what iteration?
The skate. That one.
What's your favorite Filipino dish to cook?
I make a lot of sinigang because that's Kayla's favorite and Sean's favorite. Everyone seems to love my lumpias, but it's a lot of work.
Russell, you are number one now. A $25 donation helps. So Russell is now leading the fictional leaderboard. Thank you, Russell. Gordo, Gail, do you go to bed before Clay starts his live streams?
Yep, most of the time, especially on a school night.
Can you hear me?
I think at the start, but then I fall asleep. So yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, my streams have a penchant for making people fall asleep for sure.
Okay, I'm fine. Nothing broken. Good.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Fangirl. Oh, you mean Fangirl is coming on the stream? You mean even Fangirl's night to win? Yeah, but Russell came through with that big donation. Why did you climb through the window anyways?
He was putting out the Christmas lights. I was downstairs, by the way, putting on the Christmas lights in the garden. So I didn't see that fall.
Adam, good to see you. I'll connect with you soon. Glad that you are here. And thank you for the greeting, Adam. Carol, hey Carol says, Gail, did you ever teach your own children?
Yes, taught all three, and I taught Kayla twice because I taught them all grade 2. I taught grade 2 for 16 years, and then after 16 years, I moved up to grade 4, and guess what? It was Kayla's class, so taught her twice.
Connor, I exhibit 10-year-old tendencies every single day. Who is your favorite wrestler? You have to pick one.
I don't know any of them.
You know...
I only know The Rock, so I'll go with The Rock.
Yes, not fake, scripted, exactly. K-dramas are fire. Yeah, they should be burned. What's it like to live in a household with a multicultural background?
I think it's great. I mean, food is great. I don't cook much of the Japanese except for chicken teriyaki, so we always go out for sushi. I always cook the Filipino food, and my mom always cooks the Chinese food, so food's always great at the house.
Swervin Irvin says my eyebrows are good looking.
Are you sure? They're kind of wild.
Helen, who we see at games, both of you are so funny. Thank you. But enough about our looks. Hey, Gail, Clay, do you have any specific students that you like each year? Are there troublemakers? Don't go names.
Well, you get both all the time, and there's probably a list of names that I would never name my children because I said the names way too many times in class.
Pastor Dan, what's something Gail loves that Clay can't stand? K-dramas. They are so bad.
They're so good.
The same synthesizer music. The man and the woman look into each other's eyes, and then they probably don't even know what they're thinking because they're just dead space.
But then when I watch Filipino movies, Clay says they're always crying.
Yeah.
So which one do you?
Neither. The worst would be a combination, hybrid, fusion of Filipino and Korean movie. I love Sinigang, says Skytrain Alfred.
Nice.
Yes, yeah. Sinigang is the GOAT. What's your favorite romance movie, says Jessica?
Romance movie.
You watched a stupid best friend's wedding.
Oh, those are funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't answer for you.
So when I'm folding lumpias and I have to concentrate and I just need some background noise, I watch things like My Best Friend's Wedding.
Adam says he loves lumpia. That's good. Connor, I tried palabok in a Jollibee restaurant. Is that a dish you would recommend on a regular basis?
Yes. But my nanny who raised us, there's 5 of us, and she was my oldest brother's nanny, and she lived with us for 18 years. She makes the best palabok.
I don't know what chick boy means, Evander Kane, but thank you. And the buns that have a paste in them. What's the name? Buns that have a paste in them.
Buns that have a paste. I'm not sure what that is.
Well, then you're not a real Filipino. What's your favorite Canucks? Talking to you. What's your favorite Canucks moment?
Well, I never got to Game 7.
That wouldn't be your favorite Canucks moment anyways. That's no one's favorite Canucks moment.
That's true.
You don't have to be there.
Oh, I think when the Sedins is...
Final game?
Yeah, that's right.
Where they scored in OT.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Do you make pancit?
No, my mom does. But it's Kayla's. Bihon is Kayla's favorite.
Adrian
so
says that's...
mom does.
Adrian said that's why we all tune in so that we can fall asleep. Well, I'm here for you, Adrian. Chicken adobo is a close second.
Yeah, that's good too.
That's awesome, Irvin. Mm-hmm. Was it weird for the kids to call you Mrs. Emo? How did the 3 kids address you?
Well, Sean was really good. Sean always followed the rules, called me Mrs. Emo all the time, never made a mistake. Jacob would come to my desk and he would just whisper, Mom, when he needed something. And then Kayla didn't care. She just called me Mom all the time.
Alfred, Gail, where would you love to travel, especially places you haven't been to yet?
Europe. So Rome would be our biggest trip. We wanted to do that on our 20th, and then COVID hit. So we said 25th, which is now, but I'm in the middle of taking a couple courses, working on my master's. So we said maybe next year, once everything's done.
Kayla can call teacher mom and not be embarrassed. Exactly,
Yep.
Russell. Good night, Gord. We love you too. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Adam with the $10 super sticker. What do you think of that one, by the way?
Not my favorite.
Thank you, Adam, for the $10 donation. So
Thank
good
you.
to see you. Who is the best looking Canuck? You can answer that. I won't. I'm very.
Trevor Linden.
No, pick someone who's played in this century, maybe.
I don't know. He's pretty good looking.
Do you think Brock Besser's good looking?
I don't know.
Wait, just pick
Maybe.
Besser or Hughes.
Neither.
Don't worry, they're not going to see this. Pick one.
I like Trevor Linden.
No, current Canuck. Do you think?
Oh.
How about Sherwood? Do you think Kiefer Sherwood's good looking? The half Japanese one, the one.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, half Jap. Gail really likes half Japanese. When did your family start preparing for Christmas?
For us, it's usually, don't want to really say it, but it's Remembrance Day.
People who watch wrestling can judge K-drama fans and vice versa. Good, because that's what we do in this household. How do the two of you complement each other in personality strengths or even the way you handle life's ups and downs? Great question, Adrian.
So we know our strengths, and so
I have many of them.
we use our strengths. So I know he's good at handling other stuff. So actually, we used to joke about this a lot, but I said, I'll raise the kids when they're little babies and toddlers. And once they're teenagers and have hormones and all the craziness, then it's your job. So
That's fair.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think we dated for 11 years before we got married, so we've technically been together for 36 years. That's longer than probably 80% of the chat have been alive. So we've certainly learned it's either there's tendencies and yeah, what we enjoy and what we don't enjoy for sure. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Natty. Appreciate you. Have you ever eaten the Filipino food at the P&E?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
Yeah. What are your favorite Christmas movies and what kind of traditions do you have?
Christmas movies. Haven't really watched. I mean, I remember watching. What's that one? I can't even remember the name.
You have to be more specific than that. Okay, answer the second part. What traditions do you have? Give one Christmas tradition.
What traditions we have? We still give gifts to everybody, especially on my side of the family, and it's a lot of people. So, yeah, it's a busy time for sure, an expensive time.
What is your favorite dessert? Do you like ubi?
Ube.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I guess if I had to pick a Filipino dessert, it would be halo-halo or kuchinta. Yeah.
What's cochinta?
It's that orange. I don't even know how to
sounds
explain
horrible.
it.
What's palabok? Says Adam.
Oh, it's a noodle dish, kind of seafood. It's got like shrimps and eggs and pork skin.
What's karaoke? It sounds like karaoke. How do you say that?
Do you like? Yeah, I don't know what that
Irvin,
is actually.
Explain what that is. Helen says, "Are you happy that Bester is signed for 7 more years?"
Yes.
I watched this crazy documentary of people living and working within actual cemeteries in Manila. What prompts them to live in such a foreboding environment? It would only leave you sad and depressed. Are you aware of this? People in Manila.
So in Manila, our graves are a little bit different there, where we build houses for the dead. So these people, I guess they're like caretakers to that different families hire. So I guess that's kind of their living, their job. So for ours, we have plants in there and things like that we have people come and water the plants, and they clean the house and the washroom that's inside. We actually have a washroom inside. So yeah.
Wow. Did you have a honeymoon, and where did we go?
We had a 3-week honeymoon. The first week we went to Vegas, and we met up with some of my relatives from the East Coast that couldn't make to the wedding. So we had a week with them. Second week, we went on our very first cruise with Royal Caribbean. And then the third week, we spent a week in Florida. So we went to Disney World.
So it's almost fitting that 25 years after we got married and the first leg of our honeymoon was in Vegas, that Gail and I are going to Vegas next week to watch the Backstreet Boys. Are you able to get Clay to eat dim sum?
Yep. And he always complains about it, but when he leaves the place, he actually says he really enjoyed it.
Because
so
you dim some, you lose some. Russell agrees that Trevor Linden is indeed the hottest Canuck.
Yeah.
Is Trevor Linden on your hall pass? She doesn't get hall passes. But neither do I. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that one. Also, Daniels. Let's ask Pastor Dan if that's his hall pass. No, I shouldn't say that either. Are you both excited for the Canucks season?
I don't know. There's a lot of... It was a rough season, so I'm hoping it's a lot better.
Pastor Dan, Clay has a lot of strengths, with humility being at the top of the list.
Really?
I was 4 when you started dating. Thank you, Russell. Thank you very much. That is great.
There we go. Bela wasn't even born yet.
Yes, I was. Russell, you're dating at 4 years old. Russell is a ladies' man. I love hello, hello. Thank you, Lyndon. Appreciate the congratulations for sure. No, not till kindergarten. He was at least 5. Come on. Oh, fried rice flour fritters coated in melted sugar and served on skewers.
Fried rice, flour fritters coated in melted. Serve on a skewer. Oh yeah, is that the kind of brown and then it's just like crunchy rice?
Sounds like it.
I think so. I haven't had a lot of that growing up, so
Do you like cassava cake?
yes, love it. Don't know how to make it. I heard it's a lot of work.
Adam, I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood and I eat it. Very, very good. Very, very good.
We are too.
Be Presto, 25 years. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have to read about this Fangirl. Dim sum yum yum. Long marriage, I'm jealous. I want it that way. Was that? I think that was an intentional Backstreet Boys reference. But thank you, Michael. Off topic. What is your favorite song by them? Backstreet Boys.
I don't know. It's actually really sad. I don't know.
We
know some songs,
Yeah.
but the older songs. So
How about Quit Playing Games with My Heart?
okay,
Or
any of those. Will
You
do.
Are My Fire, My One Desire. I Want It That Way. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you best both compliment each other? Not compliment with an I, like how you always give me compliments. Compliment how we complete each other.
Yeah.
I told the story once, Pastor Dan, on when it comes to parenting, it's not good cop, bad cop, but it's definitely she's more of a parent, I'm more of a friend, and sometimes I probably blur the line between friendship and parenthood, but it seems to have worked out for our kids. What's another way we compliment each other?
Oh, so we're very much opposites. So I guess together we make it complete.
Hate sports, playing them, love them, clean, messy, saves money, spends money,
Loves to be at home.
loves to go out, good looking, better looking. Just kidding, just kidding. Congratulations, thank you, Neil. Have we made sushi? No, you make sushi bake.
Oh yeah, but that's not like the typical ones that you get at a restaurant. We much rather just go out and buy it. I think it's easier.
Oh my gosh, time flies. We got a minute. Okay. Rapid fire. Yes or no only. Should the Canucks sign Sherwood long term?
Sure.
What game are you most looking forward to next season? I'll go Vancouver, Florida, just because it's the Stanley Cup champions. Thank you, Bernd, all the way from Germany. Appreciate you. Kare Kare.
Kare, yes, with bagoong for sure.
Cindy thinks that Trevor Linden is good looking as well. Dinuguan.
Not my favorite, but I'll eat it.
That's pig's blood, right?
Yep.
Not my favorite either. Shannon, praying for you always. I'm going to my prayer hour. A lot of it will be dedicated to you. Keep fighting, Shannon. We love you. We love you.
Get well soon.
You and your wife on August 16th. Nice, Neil.
Nice.
And
Congrats.
yes, I got the reference. All right. I promise, Gail. And thank you, Adam, for being here. I promise. Okay, last one.
Okay.
Have you both tried mukbang together?
Nope.
That's these guys try to explain it to me. It's like eating. Someone give me the 30-second version of mukbang, or 10-second version of mukbang. It's not as bad as it sounds. I promise.
I don't even know what that is.
Thank you, Adam. And here's the last one. My wife and I are similar. We're so different, but we're thankful for such a vibrant marriage. Last question. Gail, what's the most eye-rolling moment you've had with me?
Every day. He'll always do something crazy. You should see what my kids have on their phones, but we cannot show that to
That
everybody.
is true. That is true. They save every stupid thing I do, and they could make probably a half-an-hour documentary on it. Okay, mukbang. It's not muck or bang, so it's eating on camera, like ASMR style, like with sounds like.
Oh. Yeah. Nope. Never done that.
You eat a lot of food and record it. Well, we do that anyways. Okay. 11:05.
Thanks, everyone.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. I'm going to bed now.
Okay. Love you.
Love you.
Okay. See ya. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
No kissing on stream.
No.
Okay. See you later.
See ya.
Don't hurt yourself. Okay. Can you close that door? All right. Thank you for going easy. No, thank you for making her feel very welcome. I'm going to my mid-show sponsor read, and then we're going to bring on the first of 2 birthday guests today. So yes, we're going to go really quick today, but I like it fast. That didn't sound right. Let me just fix this now that there's only me. Oh, a lot of crazy zooming there. And I got my AirPods on. That means it's external guest time. But let's start off by thanking my primary sponsor, and that, of course, is Jason Lim of Van City Experts. Thank you to my channel sponsor, Jason Lim of Van City Experts Real Estate. At Van City Experts, their experience, knowledge, and expertise can serve you well in navigating through the real estate market and will help you to choose the best home or condo in the Greater Vancouver area that best suits your and your family's needs. Thanks to my secondary sponsor, Coach Patrick Lou, weight loss coach. You can check him out at coachpatricklou.com/clay. Thanks also to Gassy Jack Art, creator of this wonderful artwork you see behind me, gassyjackart.com, buy 2, get 2 free. And Vessi Footwear, use the link tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive a free pair of socks off your next purchase of Vessi shoes. Thanks to everyone who's purchased Canuck Clay merch. You can do so at canuckclay.threadless.com. Don't forget ways that you can get involved tonight. You can subscribe to the channel so you get active in the chat session, get notified of my videos. Like the video, leave a donation like many of you have done. Thank you. Gift a membership. Buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. And don't forget my shows this week. Thanks to everyone who joined us for Canucks After Dark yesterday. We hope you enjoyed it. That might be the last one in a month or so, but it was a really good show. Then streaming tonight, obviously. Not going to stream tomorrow night. And then I will stream Thursday night. But it will be a member stream. So that will be at 11 p.m. for anyone who's a member. Legend, Hall of Fame franchise. Would love to have you on Thursday night at 11. I will post the link at around dinner time on Thursday. All right, let's look at the fictional leaderboard. And with that massive donation, Russell is now atop the leaderboard at 1,025. He has eclipsed our number 1 birthday girl, Fang Girl, at 675, but she's a good sport. She understands. She respects the game. We got Swerve and Irvin, our perennial champion, in 3rd place. And then we have Adam, Skytrain Elfin, Coach Rob, and it goes down from there. So thanks to everyone for donating, for chatting, and getting involved in that way. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we have 2 guests. We're going to go 15 minutes each. That's why I started early, so I can give them each 15 minutes or so. So we're going to start off this first one with Fangirl. And Fangirl is up in northern BC in a town not to be disclosed. She's smiling backstage, I can see. And Fangirl has been a wonderful supporter of my channel for a very long time, especially since I've been live streaming regularly. And any trivia question, any trivia contest about me, she will kick your butt. She will win. And that's one of the things I love about her. So let's bring her on. It's her birthday. I'm not sure she can divulge how old she is, but we will see. Please welcome from Northern BC, High School Musical Fangirl. Hey!
Ooh, it's my camera not working. That's a bummer.
No, I can see you. It's good. It's good. How are you?
I'm good.
All right. Well, welcome. Have you been on one of the big streams before?
I don't remember actually.
Okay. Well, I said a little bit about you. Well, why don't you tell everyone a bit about yourself?
Okay, so I've basically lived in Northern BC my entire life.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I wish I was in Lower Mainland sometimes because it's so much to do. But it's whatever it is, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's crazy to think this. I mean, I became a Canucks fan like when I was a young child.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I remember watching games when I was young, although on weekends only. And then 2010-11 hit, and then a flick of a switch, and I was watching games like all the time.
So before 2011, what was the impetus for you becoming a Canucks fan? Was it a certain player? Was it a certain game?
wasn't certain team unnecessarily. I don't know who got me into hockey. Honestly.
Okay.
So there's that. So I don't know how else to say that, but
Okay. And then tell us about how you got even more attracted to the team in 2011.
ooh, I mean, this how good the team was. I didn't recognize good talent back then. So, but still, was
What do you mean you
like,
didn't recognize good talent? Are you saying they were a bunch of bums?
no, I was new to
Oh.
hockey. Like I didn't know the
Oh,
rules.
okay. Right. So give me more. So tell me how you got invested then.
I mean, just watching as many games as I did when I was a kid over the weekends, it got me more invested.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And who were your players that you found intriguing back then in 2011?
Ooh, in 2011, it had to be Kessler, Burrows, Haynes, all them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like everyone was
Yeah.
just so good. Harrius, who
Yeah.
I later found is from Northern BC. Like, gosh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm so shocked that I live in an area that has Dan Hughes.
Right. 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 But before everyone looks up where Dan Hughes lives, that is not necessarily the town that Fang Girl lives, because we're always going to keep that a mystery, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Always.
you don't want anyone showing up at your house.
Oh.
Okay, so why did you like Kessler and Burrows in particular? Uh-oh. I think Fangirl might have a bad connection. Oh, there.
Just how good they were, especially. I think it was younger. I remember just how good they were, especially Kessler's between two players goal in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whoa. And then just how Burrows could get the Sedins in position with the Sedin twins and all that.
Yeah, he was almost like a third, well, not a third twin, like a triplet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back to the Canucks in a second. I'm gonna fast forward to your thoughts on the modern Canucks, but tell us what'd you do for your birthday today?
Took a chill pill, Mom. I went out to lunch with Mom and then did a little bit of running around and came back home, and I've been home ever since.
Okay, where'd you guys go for lunch?
Boston Pizza.
Oh, nice. What did you eat? The Boston Brute?
No, I had I think it was the classic burger or whatever it was.
Okay, just the two of you and your mom.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about these current Canucks. I will ask you kind of what I asked a few people on some other shows. Let's start with your thoughts on the Brock Besser re-signing. So I don't know about you guys. Fangirl is frozen on my... Fangirl, can you do me a favor? Can you exit... Okay. Oh, hey.
I heard about the... Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, we can hear you now. We can see you now. Yeah, we can see you.
Either way, I was ecstatic when I found out about his signing. I just got back my breakfast. I was gonna read, and I read it. I'm like, wait, what? Brock resigned? As I already seen the Demko and Garland signings over breakfast. I'm like, okay, we knew that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
But I was so happy.
Why were you so happy?
I didn't think it would happen.
Yeah. So caught you off guard in a good way.
Because I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. And then what did you think of the Garland and Demko extensions?
I mean, Demko expensive, but you had to pay. I guess to keep them shorter term. Garland, a steady deal. I mean, he's surely better than Lou Erickson. That's all I could say.
We sure hope so, and hopefully he won't score into his own goal on his very first game or whatever as a Canuck. I mean, as an extended Canuck.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Fangirl, it's weird. By the way, everyone, whenever I meet with Fangirl, oh, sorry, go ahead. So I think we're having trouble with Fangirl's connection. When I meet with her one-on-one, and when I've had her on members shows before, it's the connection's being good, but for some reason it's a little bit choppy tonight. Can you hear me, Fangirl? Okay, I'm going to get her to try and bounce back in, actually. I hope she's okay. So, Fangirl, if you can hear me, try and pop back in. Use the same link I sent you, and then hopefully we can hear and see you a little bit better. Yeah, it's strange because we meet every 2 months on Zoom, and it goes just fine without a hiccup. And I know I brought her on members before. So let's try it one more time. Let's see if I can get her back in, and let's see if it's any better. Okay, no, she's gone. Okay, so hopefully she'll bounce right back. So while we're waiting for her to hopefully jump back in, I want to thank everyone for being here. Want to thank you guys for your support on this channel, and really making Gail feel at home. I know, yeah, she's great, and she's awesome in the classroom. She's awesome, on these streams, and I'm very lucky actually that I think Sean, Jacob, and Kayla and Gail are all pretty open to joining me on here. Yeah, whenever I ask them to. Okay, I see her in the back. The connection looks a lot better, so I'm gonna bring her back on. Here we go. Hey.
Hey.
Did you change anything, or like just now? It sounds better. It looks better.
I just bounced. I don't know what happened.
Okay. So let's go back to you were answering about Besser and Garland. Sorry, Demko and Garland. Go for it.
I'm happy they're back as well, because they have been rumored for days that they've been resigning. Which is a good thing. They didn't hear guard as much, which is good. I just gotta hope that Demko stays healthy.
Yep. So how do you think the Canucks are going to do this year?
Ooh. Wild card to stay cautiously optimistic on that, because I don't want to go too crazy.
Right. Well, you can give us a guess. What do you think? Are they a playoff team? Like, go be brave. I'm giving you the permission to be brave and make a prediction here.
If everything goes right, they're a playoff team.
Yep.
If everything goes, probably not. That's all I can say about that one. That's how I feel about it too.
Okay. No problem. And then as we wrap up here, tell everyone something that's not Canucks related. Like, tell us a bit more about you that we can learn a bit more about you that's not just Canucks fandom. What are some of your hobbies?
I love playing Nintendo. I have my Switch 2 over on my bed beside me. I love reading books. Just searching different things on YouTube whenever. It's just how I do things.
Yeah. That's cool. I know you're into musicals, right? And you do you enjoy playing and singing music too, or is it more watching?
Just watching myself. Not that good, I don't think, but I'm okay doing it by myself.
Right. And refresh me. I don't want to make. I think some people were saying, have you divulged your age in the chat before, or have you kept that a secret, like where you live?
I know I said there's people in the chat that know.
Okay, there are people in the chat that know. Okay, awesome. Well, Fangirl, let's do this another time. For whatever reason, the connection, our computers aren't talking to each other well. So doesn't matter about the connection. Technology. I appreciate our connection as friends. I appreciate how much you are so loyal to this channel and how, and to more importantly to the people that are in it. So, and I know that a lot of people were very happy to see you and hear from you. Some of them for the very first time. So I want to give you the last word. Give me one hope or one dream that you have for this year of your life, and it can or doesn't have to be Canucks related. What are you hoping to accomplish in the next year?
I hope to attend. Hope to potentially.
So Fangirl,
not this season, maybe
okay.
next season.
Yeah. You know, Fangirl, for that last one, can you type? This sounds so bad. Can you type that answer back in the chat? Actually, because it's really breaking up the video and the audio. So unfortunately I don't know what's wrong, but it's not coming through. But I want to honor your.
I could say it right now.
Okay, I feel so bad. I don't think. Did you guys hear what she said? Okay, so Fangirl, can you type out your answer in the chat, because I want to honor it, but we weren't able to hear it in its entirety. Okay, I think the connection's really bad for whatever reason tonight, but I want to honor your time and your energy, and especially your birthday. Okay. So thank you, Fangirl. Sorry I didn't get a chance to let you say goodbye properly, but I'm gonna have to remove it just from now. Yeah, it's really strange. I'm not saying it's her computer or it's my computer, but for whatever reason it wasn't. The computers weren't talking well to each other. So Fangirl, if you can hear me in the background, we still love you. I still love you. Thank you for coming on, and maybe it's just meant to be one-on-one as opposed to in front of 300 people. But I appreciate you, and happy birthday, and thank you for being such a good friend to me and for this entire community. Oh, there we go. I hope to go to a Canucks game the season after next. Yes, I know she's trying. She's always checking flight prices and asking people about their experience at the arena and such, which is really, really cool. So thank you, Fangirl, for being here. Yeah. I apologize to everyone about the technical difficulties. We didn't run a tech test because, we generally don't have to, especially when I connect with her. Okay, I will stall, not even stall. I can just talk about a couple things until Gerald gets in, and then we'll bring him for about 10 or 12 minutes as well. And then I'll have to wrap up and get to the church. So really quickly, the news for the Vancouver Canucks for today was they signed 2 of their restricted free agents. And I explained to you last week that the Canucks had 10 restricted free agents, not UFAs, unrestricted, where they could go anywhere, but 10 RFAs where the Canucks had the rights to all these players. They let 4 of them go, including Tristan Nielsen, and then they signed 4 last week. They signed Baines, Ratu, Sasson, and Brisebois. And then 2 guys, they extended qualifying offers. And what that means is they basically gave them 2 weeks to accept the offer that the Canucks gave them based on a certain percentage of last year's contract. And then if they accepted them, great, they got new contracts. If they didn't accept them, then they would become unrestricted free agents, and then they could go to any team they want. So those 2 players were defenseman Jet Wu and goaltender Nikita Tolopil. Now, what ended up happening is both of those players accepted the qualifying offer today. That means they will not become unrestricted free agents. That means that they will stay with the Vancouver Canucks system. So Jet Wu gets a 1-year contract that's 2-way. As I've always explained, that means he gets paid 2 different ways. He gets paid a certain amount when he's in the NHL, and he gets paid a certain amount when he's in the AHL. So with him, he's going to make $775,000 when he's in the NHL, and he's going to make something like $290,000 when he's in the AHL. If that $775,000 sounds familiar, it's the exact same amount that all those other guys signed for: Baines, Sasson, Ratu, and Brisebois. So if Jet Wu plays in the AHL, while he's there, he's going to be making $775,000. But if he stays in the AHL, he's going to be making $290,000. And my best bet is that he's going to stay in the AHL only because there are a lot of players ahead of him on the Canucks. There's Philip Hronik on the right side, Tyler Myers, and then you already have Mancini and Verlander fighting for that third spot. And then DPD, Elias Pettersson, can actually play on the right side like he did last year with Derek Forbort. So you could argue there's 5 guys ahead of Jet Wu on the right side. So count on him more likely to be Abbotsford, a key player in Abbotsford. And that's where he's played for 65 games a season for the past 3 seasons. So again, Jet Wu gets a 1 year contract, but it's a 1 year contract 2 ways. 1 year, 2-way contract is a better way of saying it. Goaltender Nikita Tolopilo, he actually gets a 2-year contract 2-way. So he gets double the time and he gets the same money though. Actually, sort of. When he's in the NHL, he's going to make that same $775,000 number. When he's in the AHL, I think he only makes $250 in his first year, but then it jumps up to like $500,000 in the second year. So his is a little different. He makes less than Jet Wu in the minors in the first year, but then a lot more than Jet Wu would have made in that second year. Tolopilo is interesting, whereas I think Jet Wu might be blocked a little bit in his progression towards the NHL. I think the path to Tolopilo is pretty clear. I think once one of Demko or Lankinen are not with the team, it's Tolopilo who's up next, because I believe, as many of you do, that Artur Shilovs will be traded this offseason. So if he's traded this offseason, then that will leave Tolopilo and Ty Young in Abbotsford. And then if we can project 3, 4, 5 years down the road, maybe 4 years down the road, when Demko's contract ends and Lankinen's only going to have 1 or 2 years left, then you're looking at 1 year left. Then you're looking at maybe a tandem of Tolopilo and Medvedev, the guy who we drafted in the second round in this year's NHL entry draft. So Tolopilo, 2 years, 2-way contract. Jet Wu, 1 year, 2-way contract. Let me know, you guys. Let me know, you guys, what you guys think of these 2 deals. What do you think? And let me know if you think if you agree with me that Jet Wu's probably not going to make it to the Canucks. He's already 24 years old, whereas Nikita Tolopilo maybe has a clearer path once Demko and Lankinen have moved on. All right, let me know what you guys think. I will put that in the chat. I'll answer your questions for the next 2 or 3 minutes. And as soon as I see Gerald backstage, we will bring him on for his 10-minute chat. Am I hearing anything on the trade front? Or do you think we need to trade Philip Hedl while he's still able to play? Gary, the reason why you want to trade Philip Hedl is why no one's going to take Philip Hedl. I think at least no one's going to give anything up for him because of his concussion history and the fact that, that you're simply not going to get anything for Philip Hedl. Okay. I see some flickering going on in the background, so I think Gerald's almost ready. So I have time to answer one more question. If you guys have a question for me. Otherwise, a reminder that my next show will be on Thursday night, and it will be a members-only stream. I agree with Robbie. Hedl's injury history has completely tanked his value. Sad, but true. Oh, great. So today is the day that Fangirl tries a new text. I'm just bugging you, Fangirl. No, it's fine. I just feel bad that more people weren't able to see and hear you clearly, but they definitely see and hear you clearly when you are in these streams. And there's a lot of nice compliments about you, Fangirl, just how welcoming you are to everyone in this community. Yeah, it's really too bad, but it's okay. There's a lot worse things than a bit of tech issues. I don't think we should really sweat it. Jaskrin's birthday is coming up, turning 19. That is awesome. Josh Norris, I think Canucks fans circle back on. He is Quinn Hughes' best friend, and he also has a bit of injury history as well. All right, I see Gerald is backstage. I don't know if he's ready to go. Gerald, as soon as I see you turn your camera on, then I know you are ready to go. I'm not sure if you can hear me. 2 minutes? No problem. No problem. We'll bring you on for 2 minutes and then we'll do a pretty quick wrap up after that. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do my no, that's going to be weird if I do my wrap up now, because then they'll just mess everything else up. All right, guys. Well, we got 2 more minutes for Gerald. Waiting for him. Any other questions? It can be, here's a great question. So Swervin Irvin asking, who on the Canucks would you be willing to give up for Josh Norris? And while you're answering that, Simon says, your opinion about the trade between Edmonton and Tampa. Who traded who? I didn't even know that there was a trade between Edmonton and Tampa. Someone's going to have to tell me who that trade was, and then I can react. Who did Tampa and Edmonton trade for? I know the Oilers signed Isaac Howard out of college hockey. Oh, Sam O'Reilly from the Oilers in exchange for forward Isaac Howard. Yeah, I don't know anything about these two guys, so I'm very sorry that I cannot give a better answer for sure. Jaskrin uses his monthly membership message, so I'm going to give you the water bottle flip.
3, 2, 1.
So shout out to Jaskrin using his monthly membership message here for 14 months. Happy anniversary, Clay. 25 is a big deal. It is indeed. Very happy. No, there was never any doubt, but yeah, it is pretty cool. Thank you. And you turned 19 on Saturday. That is awesome. Happy early birthday. That is very, very cool. Ricky says over 82 to 84 games, Hito projects as a 50 to 50 point player. Yes, if he plays all those games and if he stays healthy for sure. Between Hughes and McCarr, who do you think will sign the next contract first and how much? You know, it's funny. I could see them playing chicken, not with each other, but I could see each one waiting to see what the other one does. But yes, that is going to be fascinating to watch. All right, I only have 10 more minutes, and I want to make sure I give almost all those 10 minutes to the other birthday person. So we had Fang Girl. Thank you, Fang Girl, for being here. And Gerald, give me a thumbs up. You ready to go? All right, here we go. This is the man who's my Kobe hookup, among other things. Another birthday boy. I don't even know how old this guy is, but he looks so young. I think he might be only 21. Let's bring him on, Mr. Gerald.
Oh my God.
Hey,
thank you everyone for waiting. Thank you, Clay, for stalling. I am so sorry that everyone is, well, I don't know if anyone has been waiting, but if you have, I apologize. Yeah, I had the best dinner, I would say, all my life
Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I'm not going to promote it, but I can tell you it has something to do with the Canucks.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, because I mean, this is CCC, it's Clay's. We're not doing any sponsorships or anything, so we're not going to promote the restaurant. But if you know who the Canucks or what kind of restaurants they own, then you know where it is.
Yeah,
one of the best steaks I've ever tasted.
Right. So yeah, perfect. Gerald, I love it. I love it. Just like Fangirl kind of hints but doesn't divulge where she lives, you are saying it might be Aquilini owned and they might serve good steak there. Figure it out, right?
Exactly.
Who did you go with?
I went with my parents. So
Awesome.
Every year on my actual birthday, if I'm in town, I try to make sure that I'm in town, and I celebrate with them on the exact date, so July 8th.
Wonderful.
Because this day, as much as I appreciate all of this, it's not about me. It's more about, I want to say my parents, but I want to say technically it's my mom, because mothers are the ones that have to go through that labor on your birthday. And it's probably one of the most stressful days for them. And for me, I didn't realize this until, okay, I'll give you hints, but I didn't realize this until I was 21, that, I need to show appreciation to my mom. It was probably the first time. I wasn't around at 12 o'clock that year, but I gave my mom a call at midnight to say thank you for giving life to me for everything she's done for me and that I love her. I don't know how many Asian people are on the stream, but typically Asian older generation are they show love in a different way. They make sure that you have enough to eat, you have enough, you dress warm enough, etc. They'll never tell you they love you, but they show it in other ways. So
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to break that cast, and ever since I was 21, I want to tell my parents how much I love them, and I know it's just words, but I hope they understand that, for me, family is very important. So I want to make sure that, it's not the traditional Chinese Asian family where we don't show that, gratefulness or the love, right? So
Well said. Well said. No, I think, and I think that's a good synopsis of Asian culture for the non-Asians. For you to learn, Asians would probably resonate with that, and I think it's really good. Like no matter how old, how successful, how busy one may be, the fact that they take time to recognize truly, like literally, where they came from. I think is very cool.
yeah,
So thank you. Yes, you sent me that picture of you and your good looking parents. I can see where you get it from, and thank you for the nice greeting to Gail and me as well. So I will never forget your birthday, and you will never forget our anniversary. And if I may, because Gerald
of course.
trusts me, he actually texted me last night. We text each other at 12:01 because we're good that way. We greet each other, and he says, "I kind of wish that I was born on your birthday, on your actual wedding day, which would be 25." So I'm guessing you're older than that by a couple of years, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
We'll use that as a
Brian, I will save your donation till the end. I will recognize it, but I'll acknowledge it now. Thank you, Brian. Happy birthday, Gerald and Fangirl. Well said,
thank you.
Gerald, Asian brother. There we go. All right, so we can talk about Canucks all the time. I just really curious your reflections as you do you get philosophical? It sounds like you do, but in a good way. But do you get philosophical when you hit a birthday, and do you kind of look back? What did I accomplish last year? What do I want to accomplish next year? Or are you like, nah, I don't need to do any of that?
No, definitely. I think this year has been a little different for me. Just
Yeah.
sort of reminiscing. Thank you, Brian, for the donation and the greetings.
Yes.
But reminiscing over the past year, actually the last couple of years, and I think I've made improvements. I've been through a lot the last few years. I've told some people in this community. But yeah, I think I don't know, a light bulb or this kind of light that's coming. I'm sorry about it, but
Right.
it's kind of I'm starting to understand what being an adult is this year. And the responsibilities and everything. Not just, for our own self, but like for our families, for our friends, that responsibility. So this year, I've made it's not a New Year's resolution. It's more of a birthday resolution. So, our birthdays start a new year. So it's not technically New Year's. So I want to make my own resolution. I'm not going to share it here because there's apparently 300 people. And I don't want to be caught with it, but hopefully next year when we do the stream, I'll tell you if I made it or not. But yeah.
Love it.
And
Love it.
yeah. So I want to take some time. So I actually thought about what to talk about on the stream today before coming on. I'm very thankful and grateful that Clay has given me this time. And I'm very grateful of having this community. I remember I told Shannon the same thing. We are only stronger as like a whole team, as a community. And with this sort of platform that Clay has created for us, we can share our, love for the Canucks, but also at the same time, I want to sort of use my birthday to advocate for something that I really believe in, not trying to ask people for anything. But the last 2 years, I've actually gone through mental health issues. I'm not going to go deep into that, but I really want people to understand what mental health is and to have people take it seriously. My parents never understood it. Asian parents. They just, it's all about, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger kind of deal. And, mental health is serious. And I advocate it. I've been doing Movember for, I think, almost a decade now. And I'm not asking for donations. I'm just trying to raise awareness for men's health, mental health. And thankfully, Clay has given me this time to sort of talk about it. And I want to throw it out there. If anyone is going through mental health issues, feel free to reach out to me. Reach out to Clay, get my contact. I'm always there. Like Shannon has my contact. I said, if you're going through anything, I'm not saying she has any, it's just her health issues. If she's not feeling well or just needs someone to talk to, I'm here. And that goes out to everyone in this community also, because I'm grateful to be part of this community and I'm grateful to have every one of you. And if anyone is having issues, needs someone to talk to, I am here. So that's sort of my birthday spiel or my birthday gift to everyone else. And, seriously, I'm not, BSing. I'm here for all of you.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful on so many levels. So I'll try and keep this brief, but it's one thing. You're right. You nailed it. It's one thing. The Canucks is what brings us here initially. The Canucks is what we at least all have in common, whether we love them, hate them, want to see them succeed, want to see them rebuild, whatever it is. But that's just to get our foot in the door. Once you're in the door, I truly believe that what we are building here is something much greater than that. So if it's a place where I'm in the hospital having trouble breathing, yet I'm still coming on here because I get lifted up. That's what we want. If it's I'm struggling with mental health, it looks like I have everything going on the outside, but I still struggle deep down inside. That's what this is for. If it's someone who's struggling with addiction or feels lonely or can't get a job and want somewhere to share that, that's what this is. Now, it doesn't mean we do that all the time. I got to find out the nice mix of fun Canucks stuff because this is still a Canucks channel versus being there for each other in real life, but both can exist hand in hand. And I think you are a walking testament to that, Gerald. And I know you're not full of BS. You're not hitting LIVESTREAM and then going on your merry way and say, I suck. No, it's the other way around. I know that you send videos to people. I know that you connect with people, and I know that you make yourself available in any way, shape, or form. So you as an example of some of the people that we have here, I thank you.
No, thank you. I mean, if I didn't meet you 6 years ago, I don't think I'd be as into this stream and try to catch it every day or whenever you have streams. And also becoming friends with you. I think everything happens for a reason. And, that interaction that we had 6 years ago, it led to this. And I am just super grateful. Kind of like your t-shirt. I'm blessed. I feel blessed.
Well, I did wear that on purpose. Thank you for pointing that out. And this is like the worst segue ever, but I got to get going to my church hour now.
Yeah, I was late. It's my fault. So, but thank you for having me for my birthday. Thank you for everyone that sent a message on here or on the comments, because I can't really see them right now. But thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Love you guys.
Go back to the live chat later, Gerald. Thank you I know you rushed back just to get on here for even 10 or 12 minutes. So I appreciate you. We'll connect. We still owe each other that time together. And last thing I'll say, and I said this to you, Will's awesome. As we shook hands, as I gave him a little something tonight, he says, you take care of me and I take care of you. And honestly, that's what this is about tonight. How's that for an ending?
Love it. Love it.
All right, brother. We'll talk soon. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Happy anniversary again on the stream. I mean, I sent you the video, but I want to say that to you on the stream. So it's in history on the YouTube channel, but hopefully Gail got it. And thank you once again. I love you guys. Thank you, Clay. Love you.
Love you too, brother. And when you get a chance, watch the first part of this video. It's pretty funny too with Gail. All right, brother. Talk soon.
Take care.
Thank you. You too. All right. That is Gerald. So I'm so grateful for Gerald and his kind words. I'm so grateful for Fangirl and her loyalty. So happy birthday to both of you. Happy anniversary to me and Gail. Thank you, Japan, for the greeting. I saw you just you get in here, so thank you for that greeting. And Brian, thank you for that donation that you left while Gerald and I were talking. I just didn't want to interrupt his flow by playing some goofy video, especially when he was talking about such a important thing. But it is 11:46. I got to get going. So, moderators, thank you for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's Legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Line Change, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Brian Blingy, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members. Thanks for your support. And thanks to all of you for watching, liking, subscribing. On your way out, like the video, subscribe, and leave a late donation. Thank you to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Gassy Jack Art, and Coach Patrick Liu, Weight Loss Coach. And thanks to everyone who went above and beyond tonight with their generosity. Brian Blingy with a monthly membership message, Swerve and Irving with a donation, Nothing is Perfect with a donation, Adam with a donation, Jasker with a triple M, a monthly membership message, and Brian with his late donation. Add it all up, and the winner of tonight's fictional leaderboard is Russell. Hangs on with the 1,000 points, followed by Fangirl in second and Swerve and Irvin in third. Sorry I'm so rushed, you guys, but I do got to get going. My next show, don't forget, is Thursday night, and it's members only. So if you are a Legend, Hall of Fame, or franchise member, look for a link at dinner time on Thursday night for 11 o'clock show. CK, let's talk about this on another stream. That's pretty cool. I like to hear more about that. And once again, thanks to all of you. You're right, Brian Bailey. You're awesome. I'm awesome. We are all awesome. CCC is awesome. And Fangirl, I almost screwed up there. Fangirl, Gerald, and my lovely wife, Gail, are all awesome. This joke tonight comes from Adrian in the chat, and he sent this to me, and I'm going to use it because I think it is perfect for tonight. So I'll see you on Thursday night. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. My wife wanted a vacation, but I wanted a staycation. So we compromised, and we had an altercation. Ha ha! God bless. And go Canucks go. Booyah.